From the Intellifluence headquarters in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, this is the Intellifluence Influencer Spotlight. In each episode, we sit down with an influencer from our network and we discuss their background as well as their unique approach to influencer marketing. Stavros Georgiadis is a financial analyst, economist, and marketer based in Greece. Additionally, Stavros is brand ambassador for the Great North and the Entrepreneur's Closet clothing companies, and runs several blogs covering topics ranging from business to finance, money, and shopping. You can follow Stavros on Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Kick us off, Sammy.
Hey, can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you got into finance?
Yes, of course. My background is the following one. I am an economist. I have studied economics here in Greece with a bachelor in economics from Athens University of Economics and Business. And I also have a master of science, again in economics, also from the same university. And I always liked the idea that I wanted to not just be an economist, I wanted to get involved with the financial markets. I had a passion, let's say, for finance and investments. So that's why in 2016, 2 years ago, I received my CFA designation, Chartered Financial Analyst designation, which is a professional designation for finance, and it is considered a benchmark, let's say, in the investment industry. So this is my academic background, and I hope to make a lucrative career, let's say, in the future in the finance industry.
Very nice, very nice. And I noticed that you've partnered with a couple clothing brands or apparel brands. So how did you get connected with the Great North and the Entrepreneur's Closet?
Yes, that's correct. Actually, yes, I did it because, I like, let's say, their philosophy, especially the Great North, because it, let's say, goes to support the environment and save the environment and save animals. So I believe Instagram today is the hottest social media platform. So I try, let's say, to build a brand name, personal brand name also on Instagram. That's why I'm open, let's say, to such collaborations.
That's great. And then can you tell us a little bit about the climate in Greece in terms of, is influencer marketing pretty popular in Greece, or is it just catching on?
I would say it is popular, but not so popular like, let's say, in the United States, because we are a very smaller, much smaller, let's say, market. But I would say that, yes, of course, influencer marketing is here also popular.
Mm-hmm. So as it just turned to 2019, what are some of your goals this year as it pertains to influencer marketing?
Very nice question. I would like, let's say, to build my brand, my personal brand in 2019. But I would like, let's say, I would like, first of all, to focus, let's say, on finance, on the finance needs. But I am also open, let's say, to other, let's say, prospects such as fitness, such as lifestyle, advertising, marketing, etc. So one of my goals would be, let's say, to find a philosophy and build my brand around it, because I do not want, let's say, to do things that I do not have a passion, let's say, about. I want to be passionate, and I want to support, let's say, some causes, such as, let's say, the one that I mentioned about the Great North, that I know that they support the environment and animals as well. So I would like, let's say, to highlight and build, let's say, a brand around some basic philosophies and principles.
And I noticed that you do some public speaking. So what are some of the topics that you typically cover in your talks?
Yes, actually I will do also public speaking tomorrow at the investment conference. I speak about, let's say, the investment industry and investment opportunities and how people should, let's say, care of their personal investments. And because I believe that investment is not a gambling, it's not something, let's say, that because it has to do with a lot of money, so people should be very careful when they make some choices. And I speak, let's say, about fundamental analysis and technical analysis, mainly about fundamental analysis, and I showcase about my philosophy and what to do, what to take care of, and to avoid, let's say, some mistakes that most investors do, especially when they are new to the investment world.
Do you have any advice for others who have a background in finance, who are looking to branch out into influencer marketing as well? Anything you've learned along the way so far?
Yes. I would say that my first advice would be that if, let's say, they are professional investments like myself, finance is a very peculiar and very interesting niche, but it deserves a lot of attention because I see, let's say, a lot of sites, websites that publish some information that does not have a, let's say, background to support it. So my advice would be to be very careful when they, let's say, release some information, because they have to be able at any time to back it up with solid arguments, not just say, let's say, buy the stock because this happened, etc. They must deal, let's say, any post that they make about finance or investments, etc., with a lot of due diligence, and they should be very careful because it is very. It's not easy. It is very hard to, let's say, build a brand around, let's say, finance, but it is very easy to, let's say, how can I say it? It is very easy to break it down within, let's say, a few minutes or a few posts if you are not careful. So I would say it is very exciting, of course, but they should be very careful about what they post. How do they publicly, let's say, release it on social media?
Absolutely. And my last question for the day for you. So as someone who's in finance, you run a couple blogs, you're in influencer marketing, how do you structure your average day so you can stay on task and get everything completed that you need to get completed?
Actually, it is very easy because I follow the news. I mean, I have, let's say, my daily schedule. I see from, let's say, for today, this Friday, I see what are the main, let's say, news that were yesterday released. And I try to build content around this, about what will happen, what happened yesterday, what will happen today. I watch, let's say, daily the economic calendar, and I watch a lot of the news, and I try to focus, let's say, and build the content and express my opinions around that. So it is rather easy how to schedule it.
That's awesome.
I have
That's
one
great.
question.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Sammy has a question.
You mentioned you were speaking at the investment conference tomorrow. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Actually, yes, it is an investment conference that will be held here in Athens, Greece. It is called the Money Show. It is scheduled every year, and I will showcase some of my arguments about fundamental analysis and technical analysis, and hopefully I will give some useful advice to the participants how to proceed, let's say, when they want to. It is around focused on stocks, not other investments, because stocks and equities are one of my, let's say, favorite things that I deal in finance. So I will give, let's say, some advice on how to approach with due diligence and be more careful and selective when they want to make investments and trade online.
Want to join Intellifluence as an influencer for free? It's easy. Visit Intellifluence.com, click on the influencers link, and then click on the Join for Free button to sign up. Once you have registered, you will get immediate access to our influencer marketplace where you can browse relevant offers from brands and apply on the spot. You'll also be eligible to receive attractive product and service pitches from brands. There's absolutely no cost to join as an influencer, so we hope you take advantage of our service. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and, well, you know the drill. Until our next episode, keep being awesome.